What's up, everybody? And on today's episode we have part 2 of the boat restoration shop build, and we have made a ton of progress. As always, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. This is Boat Restoration by Ben, and here we go. Part 2, building my dream shop so I can work on my dream boats underneath a roof finally. But we don't have a roof yet. Soon enough. Right flush with the edge. We're exactly 36 feet wide when this is right on the edge. And not to mention, we got the old skid steer here. A lot of dirt in order to fill that whole space and get it ready to pour concrete. So pretty awesome to see him go to town, help level things out and get the base that we very much so need. I mean, you can see here he's already carved out a couple feet of dirt and accidentally got my internet cable, but that's okay. Filling, plenty of dirt. Pretty cool, a lot of material. So it's all coming together. Once we're done with our trusses here, we'll take a break, let them finish filling. They're gonna put all this gravel on top and compact it down as well. So we got a nice solid surface. And then the next step will be raising all the trusses. Pick each one from the center here, strap it up, lift it, and then slowly walk it down the hill with a guide and set on each of our rails. Your little bar. We're only sitting here drilling before he's getting bolts and pieces. I'll give him a prop. He did a pretty dang good job. Good job, buddy. All right, so truss is done. Last end piece, we'll throw that together real quick. That's just some tubing from the top. And then on to the next stage. Well, we're on our last truss. And I don't know, I'd say we did a pretty good job. Also, just for the record, these corner brace pieces here, go all the way over, there we go. You gotta put them on the other side as well. So when we have these up, we're gonna have to get on the ladder and jam the other side of these back on. It's impossible to do right now with them all laying flat like this, stacked. But we got our 7 trusses and then our 1 end piece here. We got 1 more end piece put together down here. But it's pretty cool seeing a pile of parts like this turn into actual physical frame and structure. Beautiful. All right. We'll do the rest of these from the outside. You guys get the idea. We're just squaring this whole thing up to the edge of the shop. And he's trying to finish up his fill work. Well, we wouldn't be having fun if it wasn't raining while tamping. Look, this stuff, normally this stuff just becomes like, it's hard dirt. Looks dry down here. That was a big old crevasse yesterday. Now it's dang near flat, compact gravel. I like to see that. They want some 4.5 inches deep. So we got our hammer drill out here. Just went and bought a new DeWalt Max hammer drill. It wants us to mount these about 4.5 inches into the concrete. So we just drilled that one. What, this is 2 inches, so right there on the bit. That's probably good, right? Yeah. Gosh. Keep going. Back the nut out. Yeah.
Like that? We'll go a little deeper. That's it right there.
Seems pretty tapped out. And like I was saying yesterday, they still got to fill some concrete on a couple of them as well. So this is what we're doing. Rails are in, the pit is filled, everything's compacted and leveled. We got our center supports in the middle, and he's just packing up and getting ready to leave. So then tomorrow they will form, lay all their wire for the pad, and then just like we talked about, concrete pad will come right up to here. So all the way across. Garage doors are there, and they got a little bit of fixing to do right here on the end, but that's not a huge deal. Well, I just want to show you guys. We got the concrete truck here. I was up until about 11 out here last night, laying all this PEX tubing for the in-floor radiant shop heat. So we got all the radiant tubing laid, and now they're pumping concrete literally as we speak. Got the truck over there ripping, and all of the guys helping spread. So this is a big day, but long hours last night getting all the in-floor heating laid up.
How you doing, bub?
I'm good, how are you?
You're making a good job, man.
Not bad.
Very good job.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
Easy, easy.
I'll make it the hole.
Thank you.
All right?
That was easy.
It's good, man. I'm surprised you got put in that hole. Make it hit it.
Yeah. Yeah, all of it.
Oh, man, you're not sleeping yet.
I was up until about 11:30 last night doing all this. Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
It took about 5 hours.
Yes, it's very good right there.
Yeah.
Whenever you want to use a bathroom somewhere right here, you connect it with it.
I'll probably just, I'll probably make it a drain at first. No, but this is good. Yeah, as long as these end up above the gray.
About the grade?
Above the concrete.
Yeah.
You know, very good.
And I'll pump it up.
Love it. Yeah, here we got all the gray pieces for the floor heating. That'll all end up above the concrete level. But yeah, big day. big day. I ran out of zip ties, so I ended up using just everything in the book at it. And you know, it's not perfect by any means, but once it's under the concrete, it's under the concrete. These were the last ones I did last night, and they're squirrely because I didn't have the right zip ties to locate everything. But anyway, it's in there. We got all the hose ends teed off, and I'll have the guys make sure they pull them up so they're above the floor level. Pretty cool to see. So I was just doing my math, but I got about 1,788 feet of PEX tubing in there, plus the extra feet for the bends in the end, and then the extra that's overhanging on the side. So I used almost exactly 1,800 plus feet of PEX tubing, and I've got a decent bit left over because I bought 2,000 feet, so that was perfect. Well guys, that's all she wrote on phase 2 of the old boat restoration shop build. We got the concrete pad poured out here the next morning, just spraying it down lightly with a hose. Help the concrete harden up and keep it from cracking. But all in all, everything's going well. On to phase 3, which will be the last part of this video, which will be us assembling, I say us, me, assembling the entire shop now. So now that I have all my shop rails cemented in, I'll put up all my trusses, and then after the trusses, this thing becomes a real building with walls and a roof and everything. So exciting stuff. This is a huge milestone for the channel, me and my boat projects. And I'm really looking forward to having a space with a nice smooth floor and undercover with, well, I'll put a couple portable AC units in here during the summer months just to cut some of the heat. It will be insulated, but during the winter we got all of our PEX tubing ran underneath the floor. So I got five loops of PEX underneath the floor for those cold Maryland winter months. And I say that kind of sarcastically because Maryland doesn't get that cold. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. As always, like and subscribe to the channel if you appreciate the content. Onward and upward. All right, we'll see you next time, guys.